and welcome to a little video about restoration of ANA 78M HC Viva. Bought in the late 70s. I use it every day as a daily transport during my job as a press photographer. Did very well, despite what people say about Vivas. It was in the main quite reliable. The original engine lasted a fair time. They weren't quite as reliable as modern cars, but it lasted a respectable time. It soldiered on right into the 90s. It was a family sort of second car, family hack if you like. Children learned to drive on it. My wife used it to go to work. It was actually replaced by a Ford. Yeah, least said about that, the better. But like all Vivas, it eventually started literally to fall to bits with pretty serious tin worm, pretty serious corrosion. But then so did every other car of that era, including Fords. Yeah, all of them, including some of the early Japanese, suffered really, really badly from corrosion. Modern cars now, of course, modern companies have learned a lesson, and it's unusual to see a modern car with any form of really serious corrosion, unless they've been very, very badly used. So yeah, out of pure nostalgia, because this had been a family car when we were all young, I decided to restore it. I had no experience of restoring cars. I didn't know how to weld. I didn't really know how to do anything mechanically. So I decided that I was going to learn. So yeah, this little journey, this pictorial journey, which you're more than welcome to see, it's just a history of the car since its the beginning of its restoration, and then it's this current year, 2021. Yeah, it's still being restored, and recently had a complete professional engine rebuild. I tried to rebuild the engine a few years back. I did it reasonably successfully, he said. My son and I did it. Very hard work getting the engine out and getting the engine back, and putting everything back as much as we knew how to. But it was never really very, very good, I must admit. Lacked power for whatever reason, and I decided I was getting too old to take an engine out again, put it all back again, take it to bits again. So I asked a local engine builder, a chap named Rick Wood in Stockport, and Rick actually builds racing car engines, such as V8s for a Ford Capri, and all sorts of very, very sophisticated engines. And yeah, it was expensive, but then Rick was clearly, from any judgment, a guy who knew what he was doing for a start. And when he decided to build an engine, it was clearly obvious that he was just interested in doing the job properly, which perhaps, you know, these people are very difficult to find nowadays. So I'm very pleased I took it to him. I've only done 20-30 miles since the engine rebuild, but everything is looking very, very promising, to say the least. And it's in the middle of the winter now, so ANA is tucked up in the garage, but hopefully next year we're going to put a few more miles on it, go to a few shows and enjoy the car for what it is, which is a trip down the lane of nostalgia. So join us again. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.